Hey there everyone, Hitesh here, back again with another Sunday Live. So this is Sunday Live. In case you are not aware, every Sunday we go live and we discuss things, we talk randomly, we talk sometimes meaningful and tech stuff, sometimes we talk randomly stuff, and these are just Sunday Lives. Still, I haven't figured out how to fix up the time for Sunday Live. It's usually random. It's usually around afternoon in the Sunday. But I'm trying my best to make sure that I fix up some time, but due to my travel and everything, I'm not able to fix the time. Okay, so let's say hello to everybody. Hey Shubham, hey Suraj, hey Sahil, hey Kuldeep, hey Femi, hey Ronak, hey Ankit. Hey, what a surprise. Hey Dinesh, how are you? How's it going? Okay, mean stack future. Okay, so we have we have got starting with the questions and everything. It's going way faster this time. We will wait for the people and we will wait up for some of the likes to go up high for a few seconds. So in case you have joined up, gray t-shirt again. Yes, it's gray. It's always gray. It's not again, it's always gray. So we're gonna wait up for a few seconds and we're gonna wait up for the likes. If you have joined up, make sure you do hit the like. It gives me an idea that yes, you are here. Okay, so let's try to pick up questions. Apart from technical, you can also ask fun questions and general day-to-day life questions. If you are interested in knowing that also, no problem at all. Okay, so let's pick up your questions. I found some of the interesting ones. Okay. Best smartphone according to you. Right now I'm using OnePlus 5. I found that amazing. It's a good phone. I would recommend that, no doubt about it. Previously I was using OnePlus 3T and before that I was using iPhone. And a lot of generation of iPhone, I have kept my iPhone from 3S, 3GS or something like that. I think 3S. And from 3S, I have used all the models of iPhone like iPhone 4, 4S, 5, 5S, 6, 6S. Didn't use the 7 and I'm using OnePlus 5 now. It's good phone, I like it. So that's what I'm using right now. Please make a video on data structure and its type. Yes, there is a plan going on to make some videos on data structure and searching algorithms and sorting algorithms and all of that. Yes, that is under the route. Not very soon, but yes, it's being planned and we are looking forward for that. Can you please which technology I should go for? Now, it highly depends on what you really want to do. Maybe you're interested in web. Obviously, the JavaScript is going to be go right now. If you want to go into iOS, there's not much choice there. Swift is going to be there. For Android, obviously, you can go for Java or Kotlin. And if you want to go from your web strategies into the app domain, there are a lot of options now, like Xamarin is there, React Native is there, Ionic is there, so definitely. Good question there from Power Consumer. Is Firebase can have all the functionality of an SQL database? Yes, exactly. It can be replicated as an SQL database, but your work approach or your work profile is going to be a little bit different. Of course, a lot different, because the SQL and MySQL based database are completely different, and the functionality in the Firebase is moreover like objects. If you have heard about the objects in JavaScript or something, it likes to store the data in that manner. If you have worked on something like MongoDB or something, it's almost exactly similar to that. But the way how the Firebase actually stores the data is different. But yes, it can be exactly replicated for SQL, kind of alternative there. So very good question there, Power Consumer. Appreciate that. Best resource for learning for Python to learn each and everything, I would recommend visit learncodeonline.in. Okay, a very good question from Arnita Mitra. What type of PC required for pen testing? That's a good question. I get this quite a lot. If you're looking forward to get started in pen testing as a beginner, I would recommend to go with the high gigs of RAM and at least i5 processor. That's gonna be a little bit decent, because the tools that you run in pen testing consumes a lot of memory, consumes a lot of threads. So definitely you would like to go for at least i5 and 8 gigs of RAM should be minimum. And obviously as a beginner you might be getting started with Kali Linux and ParrotSec and all these operating systems. You don't want to install them directly on your system and you want to go with the virtualization, so definitely needs a good gigs of RAM. Apart from that, there is no such thing as you cannot do pen testing on Windows, you cannot do pen testing on Mac or Linux. It's everywhere. You should know what are your tools and what are your techniques that you're going to follow up, so it can be done everywhere. I have done these kinds of pen testing and everything for quite a long time on Windows platform, no problem at all. Then I moved to Mac, no problem at all. Okay. Hey Mangesh, how are you? I want to do an app. Can you help me with it, please? Hey Rohan, I am right now a little bit busy. I cannot help in individuals and helping them in crafting their dream through the app. Yes, I can surely help by providing my courses or a little bit advice here and there. But if you are expecting that I can help you in writing the code or fixing up your code, it's not possible right now. Sorry about that. Is the LCO app on React Native? Let me know how you are enjoying the app. The whole process, whole idea is you should have no problem in the app. It doesn't really mean, it's the concept that's the meaningful. It's what you really want to do. It can be done in Java, Swift, it can be done in React Native, Ionic and Xamarin. It doesn't really matter what the app is being built up. The whole idea is it's working really absolutely fine, or even on IPv6. Some of the users abroad are using IPv6 and app is working absolutely fine with that. Very soon we are coming up with the iOS app. It has been rejected five times by Apple, but it's a part of designing your apps and everything. It's gonna be there, no problem at all. Automation testing for learning for better career. Yes, automation testing is amazing. I would highly recommend to go with Selenium and Appium. But don't go with the Python path. Yes, I'm a big fan of Python, but for Appium and Selenium, I would recommend Java there. Yes, you are hearing this from me. It's not like that it's not a great language. For Appium and Selenium, it's amazing. It performs really, really well, and I think no other language can match that, and especially the testing environment. So I would recommend you to start with Java and then Selenium and then Appium. Gray, yes, I just wear this t-shirt. Which is the best GUI testing tool? What kind of testing you are looking up for? Maybe it's a regular testing like Appium Selenium thing, or maybe pen testing. So let me know that as well. Mr. Pradhan. Okay, any plan to come to Chennai? No, right now not. I have just booked up a flight. I cannot tell you that until tomorrow. But yes, no plan for Chennai. Yes, travel is planned. Okay. Hello Hitesh, please make video in Hindi so that India can move forward. This is all written in Hindi. I'm trying to convert that so that other people can understand. Or Indian developer can make apps. Now, if you are already typing this using English alphabets and using your phone in English language, I think you should not have much problems in understanding my videos as well as writing codes, because at the end of the day, you're going to write your code in English. You're going to find your problems on Stack Overflow in English. I don't say you have to be master on that. Neither am I. I'm just trying to use a basic English here. But again, English is the solution. Don't just get away from it. It would be something like in this age you are running away from touchscreen because you say, no, it's not effective. I want to use a keyboard. It's something like this. So don't avoid it. Try to learn it. And obviously all the time you're going to be coding in English. So don't be shy from it. Okay. Are you married? No, I'm not married. I'm single and enjoying it. I'm really happy for live. Okay, thank you so much. At least tell about Firebase. Firebase, I have already made a video on my channel about what is Firebase and how it works, and in all of my videos like Android, iOS, web, React.js, I use Firebase quite a lot. I tell and describe a lot in detail about in all those courses. It's not something that we can take up in a live because Firebase is a very comprehensive service. It provides you authentication from Facebook, from email, from Twitter, from Gmail. It provides you all sorts of solutions. Also, it provides database, storage functionality, ad mob functionality, and analytics is always there. It's Google. A lot of things are there in the Firebase, so I would highly recommend to check out the video on my YouTube channel, as well as take a look at some of my courses. I always discuss Firebase. There is no exception with that. Lots of love from Nepal. Thank you so much. This is the reason why I actually do Sunday Live, to ask your questions, problems and everything. So do hit the like button if you are already here. Okay, how to hack WhatsApp? Okay, how do we address that? If you want to hack WhatsApp, there is no such as conventional way. I would put it like that way. What you can do, you can install some kind of Trojans or parenting software in somebody's Android phone. No such thing for iOS. But yes, there are a lot of softwares which you can install. These are all parenting software. Can be installed without rooting the Android as well. There are a lot of them. Probably I'll make a video of how to hack WhatsApp and entire mobile phone within few seconds. It's no big deal. Just you have to install a parenting software. That's it. No big deal. Okay. Please tell me about Firebase. Hey Gudu, please make sure you watch the video. I've already discussed about Firebase. Rahul Khan says, hi, how is life? Hey Rahul, remember you from the last NIT talk? I haven't given much talk after that. I remember that. I have been invited to a couple of colleges, but it's time. So yes, life is going good. I hope your life is also going good. You are learning quite a lot. I hope you are doing pretty good in life. Really appreciate that. Difference between React and React Native. React is a web-based platform and React Native is used to create mobile apps, especially in Android and iOS. I think that's it. Jitin KG says, Angular or React.js? I get this question a lot. Let me put it in this way, that with the React, you can directly jump into React by learning front-end and JavaScript, and of course, a little bit about the ES6 version of JavaScript. And that's it. It's a very small library, I would say, not the framework. It's a very small library that you can work out with. There's not much to learn, so that you can focus more on creating what you really want to do. It just has states, props, and a couple of basic terms that you have to understand, and that's it. On the other hand, Angular is an entire framework. Of course, it has more advantage there. But for Angular, you cannot actually get started simply by JavaScript. You have to also learn TypeScript. So there is one more language that you have to learn to get started with the Angular. TypeScript is not tough. Anybody can learn it. It's kind of a superset of JavaScript. Not a big deal there. But I would say yes, you have to learn a new language and know everything about everything. Rest of the things like components and everything is also there in React. So it's kind of a similar thing. Okay, I hope it makes sense to help you to choose up Angular or React.js. I usually go with the React because I don't want to stray again my head into the TypeScript and all these things. So yes, I most of the time prefer React.js. Okay. Android or cloud computing or big data or any other new tech, all of them are great. There is no such big deal in that. So you can choose, feel free to choose any of them. CSS grids versus Flexbox versus Bootstrap. First of all, Bootstrap 4 uses Flexbox, so no big deal there. So Bootstrap and Flexbox are now almost similar. CSS grid, I don't use them. I don't like the way how CSS grids actually works. I most of the time prefer Bootstrap, and of course Flexbox is a part of that. Okay. Is it necessary to learn C before starting Android development? No, not at all. I have already created so many videos that C can be avoided if you don't want to learn that. If you want to get started in Android, no need to waste your time in C or C++. Directly get started, learn with Java and directly go there. Start with Java and start learning Android. Then after that, creating after a couple of apps in Android, I would recommend to start with Kotlin. Because it's an industry demand right now. Everybody expects you to have a knowledge of Kotlin along with Java. So that's the way how industry is shaping on right now. Legend Ojus says iPhone 8 is good or not. In case you haven't watched the video that was created by Lou on Unbox Therapy, check that out. It's a perfect description of, there is no comment about the iPhone 8. On one side you say yes, it's amazing. On one side you say no, it's not. There's nothing new about it. So yes, I would recommend to watch out the video of Lou at Unbox Therapy. It's a perfect description of how good iPhone 8 is. Okay. Best programming language. Hey Pradeep, there is no such thing as best programming language or worst programming language. It's all about what you want to create and is the language serving your purpose. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. There is a question from Mohak. I am a React Redux developer. Which backend tech should I learn for quick shift to backend world? For quick shift, first of all, I would say use Firebase. That would be your quick thing. And after that, I would say go ahead and get started with MongoDB. MongoDB should be really, really easy for you. So go ahead and get started with that. So which is the best country to buy cheapest electronics? I would say Dubai is pretty cheap for electronics, if you know where to shop, obviously. Apart from that, cameras and everything are pretty cheap in Japan and Hong Kong as well. But there's not much difference. You're gonna pay your custom duty and exports quite a lot, so don't do that. Will Amazon ever come with its new Fire phone? No such news. I will ask to my couple of friends. They are working in Amazon. I do have still strong links in Amazon. I will find that out. Probably that can be a good news. Nice question there. Never thought about it, but yes, I'll surely take a look on that. Okay. Windows or Mac for a programmer? Nice question there from Nishikant. Okay. You can bash me for this. You can surely bash me for this, but I'm gonna say Mac. Yes, surely I'll see a lot of hateful comments for that. Hey, you're a Mac fanboy and all of that. No, hear me out on this. Whenever you're working on Windows, you spend a lot of time in making it workable. There are a lot of updates that randomly appears. A lot of things that needs to be fixed up. Sometimes it's really slow and all these things. No matter how you buy it like 16 gigs and everything, you spend a lot of time in making it workable. On the Mac, once I've set it, I open it up and that's it. I'm starting working on it. It's a really efficient machine, so I would go for Mac, no matter how you bash me on to that and everything. I want to be more productive instead of just updating my Windows or finding things for it and all of that. Mac, out of the box, it just works. It just works. So that's why I prefer Mac. Which is the best UI for mobile app development? There is no such thing as UI that you can buy or thing. You have to create that. So user interface is something that you create on your own. It's not something like that. So let's go for there. Sorry about the disturbance. Bro, are you from Hyderabad? No, I am from Jaipur, the beautiful city of Jaipur in Rajasthan. Amazing. Why don't you just come out sometime? It's an amazing city. Okay. Discuss about Microsoft Azure. I did work on Microsoft Azure. I tried to work on it during my masters. Didn't liked it, even a smallest bit. This much. I didn't liked it at all. Kind of a worst thing that Microsoft has done with the Azure. No, a lot of people are going to bash me for this. They're going to say, no, it's amazing. It's not. Let's just be honest. Microsoft has done a worst job in Microsoft Azure. OpenStack is amazing. VMware virtualization is amazing. And even the Open virtualization is amazing. If you want to read more about it, I would mention a book very soon. I'll put that on my website, all these books. There is a book, I forgot the name of the author. He's an Indian author working in an Australian university. He has an amazing cloud in Australia. Entire Australia is working on that. So that is a good book to read up for that. Okay. Let's answer more questions. Do hit the like there. It's kind of a compulsion. You have to do it. No exception there. I have started coding 8 days before and made Uber clone. Okay, amazing. An e-commerce website. Is this a good work? I would say it's amazing. You are kind of a prodigy there. 8 days and you have made an Uber clone and e-commerce website. Amazing. Great speed. Keep on going on with that. How to start with iOS programming. Hey Shubham, I do have a course at learncodeonline.in for iOS programming. It's one of the top rated courses all over the internet. Go ahead, check that out. It's updated for latest iOS 11. So go ahead, check that out. Let's pick up more questions. Uh, hey Rahul Vyas, no questions regarding the so-called love advice, and I'm not good in that. Go ahead, get started with the late night shows at radio jockeys, you know. Watch them. It's not a platform to ask these kinds of questions. Can we use WordPress as backend for Android app? No, it's not going to be a good app. It's going to be a crappy app. It's going to be just a web view app. So don't do that. It's not a good solution for that. Your opinion about iPhone X? Yes, it's a good phone, I would say, because I would put my opinion that it's a good phone. It's really amazing. The price is high, of course it is, because it's a glass phone. A lot of new tech is being there. So yes, it's a good phone, I would say like that. But since you have seen a lot of rumors, everything was already out. That's why people are not able to actually appreciate that. I would put it like that. It's a good phone. Will I be buying it? No, I don't want to spend that amount of money in buying an iPhone X or iPhone 10, whatever you call that. I'm going to call it iPhone X. Sir, I'm confused for government sector or corporate. Please suggest me. If you are interested in even a little bit in government sector and not programming and everything, I would say this entire video will look not so interesting to you. So this is not about promoting the other jobs and everything. This entire channel revolves all around the programming. Okay. Let's pick up more question. Okay, let's put up like that. Okay, where are the other questions going up? Okay. Which is the important, okay, where it goes, come on. Which is the best framework for PHP? I would say CodeIgniter is great. I haven't worked on all of them, but yes, CodeIgniter is good. I would recommend that. CodeIgniter is amazing. What about ASP.NET and C#? Okay, let's take this question. I have no honor or kind of no intention to work on ASP.NET in near future. I don't want to do that because it's not an amazing tech. I don't like it. I don't like it that much. So I would not be working on ASP.NET for soon. For C#, I would say yes, it's amazing. And it's amazing because if you're interested in projects like game development and everything, Unity uses C# and a lot of other things uses C#. So I would say C# is amazing, but you know, not the .NET. Okay. Okay, let's, I know HTML and CSS. Can you suggest some project to start with? You won't be surviving much with HTML and CSS. At least learn JavaScript, jQuery, Bootstrap. At least complete your front-end part with just it's like in the HTML, CSS, you are bringing a knife in a gunfight. Don't do that. It's not advisable anytime soon. So, okay, that's an interesting question. Danish says, why don't you provide your course for less money? I don't think so. The amount of discounts that I am giving on the course you can find in any offline market. I would highly recommend to go ahead, check out to your nearest institute which are teaching these techs like React, iOS 11, Android O, Node.js. Go ahead, feel free to move around to your offline areas and check out the fees of those courses. I would highly recommend you to check out that because I'm pretty sure you will be coming back. Okay, is Mac Mini a good option for iOS development? Yes, it's amazing. I have done my startup days of iOS development in Mac Mini. It's amazing. It can work really good. Okay. Hey, I am in first semester. You know that first semester is hard and bulky. Can I be able to handle Java and advanced Java after Android in first year? No, you don't need to learn advanced Java part of things for Android development. You just need basics of Java and that's it. Go ahead, look out at Learn Code Online. There are amazing courses. They are on to go and a lot of things are there. So go ahead, check that out and I'm pretty sure you'll be able to handle that. Okay. Is PHP have scope in future? Yes, of course, definitely, no doubt about it. PHP is gonna stay there. It's an amazing language. It has solution for pretty much everything. And for projects that I usually do, PHP is kind of essential thing for every web developer. You should know it. CodeIgniter Laravel is the best PHP framework. I haven't worked much on Laravel. In fact, I haven't worked anytime onto Laravel. CodeIgniter, yes, of course, definitely I have worked on it. It's amazing. Which we'll learn for backend, PHP or Node.js. Start with PHP and then move on to Node. You can directly move on to Node as well, but I think everybody should know PHP as well. Okay. How to prepare for Gate? No idea. React.js plus REST API, Java backend. Any idea how will be the performance? It's gonna be good. I have absolutely no doubt that it's gonna perform less, because React is kind of a component. It's kind of a library that adjusts everywhere, every single place. It doesn't matter it's a Java or anything. I would say start with that. React.js plus Java backend, no problem at all. Shouldn't be a problem. A knife in a gunfight. Yes, it's almost like that. Okay. Practical knowledge, college knowledge. There is a practical knowledge for thumbs up, college knowledge, thumbs down. Just something like that. Okay. More questions, please. Machine learning, is it a good choice? Yes, of course. If you're interested in a lot of data mining and handling tons of data and all of that, it's a good choice. Abhijit Gautam says, why iOS 10 is of 13,000? The discount is over on iOS 10. Yes, there is a discount on iOS 11, which is the latest course. So you can enjoy that discount, but the discount is over on iOS 10 course. It's just like that. Discounts get over. I hope you understand that. Okay. Shubham says, finally joined. Hey, welcome Shubham. Finally, welcome to the geek world. Can an iOS developer, Neha asked this, can an iOS developer get skills like R, Hadoop, and all these tech means to do course related only to Android developer? If you're already an iOS developer, I would first recommend to get started with Android, because as a whole set of mobile developer, you get more chances of getting jobs and projects done and finishing up all these things. So if you're already a mobile developer, it won't be taking much time to learn Android. I would recommend first get Android so that you can become a complete mobile developer. And then after you can start with the technologies like R and Scrum and all these. So I would recommend that. Why don't you provide a free online course like the New Boston YouTube channel? My courses are way more project oriented, are way more advanced on tech. These are not just the basic syntax, they are way advanced. Yes, I do provide free courses on some tech, like there is a WordPress series going on and a couple of things like Emmet and all these things. So I don't just cover up the basic syntax like the New Boston. It's an amazing channel. I won't say that. I wouldn't be saying against onto that. It's an amazing channel. It's a good starting point, but sometimes you need more learning things about latest techs, how the things are evolving, the project workflow and everything like that. So this is how we are going to go with that. And it takes a lot of efforts in recording the videos, shooting the videos. You can already see the quality of the videos that we are producing here. It takes cost. The mic has a costing, of course. The camera has a costing, the setup that I have a costing, and the time that I'm spending is also a costing. So I have to somehow recover that so that I can keep doing that. So that's why a small price is being paid. I have purchased iOS course at this price on this website and this price at my website. Yes, there are sometimes price differences. I won't say that. Feel free to buy wherever you like. I have no problem with that. It's ultimately my course. It's ultimately the money is coming to me, so no problem at all. But yes, there are sometimes updates being rolled out. Some updates are rolled out only on my website. Just like in the React.js course, the React Native was later on introduced in that, and that update only went on to Learn Code Online website. So you won't be getting updates in that. So, but again, feel free to buy anywhere. Okay. What is the basic requirement to land a startup job as a developer? Programming, at least. PHP versus Node.js. Yes, we can make a full video on that. Okay, so it's going on like that. Will I get certificate when I complete your course, and is that for lifetime activation? Yes, certificate is for lifetime activation, and You will be getting certificate for all the paid courses only, not for the free courses. Can you tell me the process of certification in your courses? The process is pretty easy. In some courses, you just have to complete the courses. In some courses, you have to take up like a good quick exam, multiple choice exam, and then you can release your certificate. Complete React Native course, please. Yes, very soon. Right now, I'm busy with the Java stuff. So after that, surely for React Native. Why freelancing and not corporate? I do both. I do both in corporate. I do in freelancing as well. So I do both. I enjoy them both. Okay. What are your think about EDX and Android Coursera free courses? They are not free. If you check out the good courses at Udacity and everything, they are like 7,500 or something per month. It's installment basis. I think my courses are way cheaper than that and almost exactly advanced and little more. Coming to India anytime soon? Yes, I am still in India. I don't have any travel plan right now. So have you tried VS Code editor? Yes, I have tried VS Code. Didn't like it much. I think Sublime Text is gonna be my choice right now. It's amazing the edits and updates that Sublime Text has got. I would say it's amazing. It's something that I was looking up for in Atom, but Sublime Text has given me amazingly fast. I would recommend you to try out the new Sublime Text with Emmet. It's amazing. Okay. What is Android app reverse engineering? Related to security issues and everything, we are going to discuss that someday later. Okay, so I think we're going to end up this Sunday live just here. Because I have a lot of work to do and a lot of things to go. We are gonna end up this Sunday live here. I haven't eaten up everything. I'm also on fasting and stuff like that. Yes, definitely you can leave up your questions. I'm gonna be making up a video on 80K special Q&A. So you can post up your questions there. I will be surely taking up them in the Q&A special there. So that's it for this Sunday live, and do expect a lot videos on WordPress series. That's a free series going on right now on YouTube. I would recommend to just learn it as it go, because things cannot be sure in the future. Is it going to be stay there or not? So learn it there. Also, there is very soon going to be a Java course released out. It's going to be an amazing course. A lot of things are going to be covering up in that. Okay, so that's it for this video, and I'll surely catch you up in the next one.